and toes. Yeah, I said, come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah, come walk with me and save your toes and feet. Yeah, I said, come walk with me. Save your toes and feet. Cause when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Great Rod isn't. Oh, let me see how these cameras is looking. I am trying to give the illusion, the illusion of walking through a park filled with cherry blossoms. I don't know how it's working out. Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Okay. Do some camera stuff here a minute. Give me a minute. That's my daughter's friend Cynthia used to say over 20 years ago. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Great ride, isn't y'all? I was jamming to the song. Thought like I'm walking, y'all. That's more swaying, but wait. Do you hear the song with Ron Jackson, who's playing all over the place? Yes. 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 And already, this is how easy it is. Already, when you chase the foundation in their history, when you chase the foundation, the true foundation, somehow they can take it back to the hillbillies. Whew. Holland Jack, Johnny Guitar Washington, and quite a few that I can't even name. Well, that's how it is on this penal colony. Trying to pass itself off as a nation. Yes! I'm walking, y'all. Great ride isn't. Great ride, like get up. Get up. Okay, I have these things. Oh! Did y'all see that video where that Karen, that I think she was, you can't tell whether it's bleach or peroxide blonde, but she spit in this woman's face. Now, African Americans. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. You have to understand. In school, when the kids picked on you, and you didn't do anything, well, they picked on you more. And it got worse, and it got worse, and it got worse, and you didn't tolerate it, and you didn't retaliate. So it kept getting worse. So already, thank goodness nobody's been killed that I even know of, but already they shooting the kids, that Generation X kids. But anyway, getting back to that woman, she spit in her face, and that sister knocked her ass down to the ground. And because she had the camera going, she probably couldn't stomp her. But I know right now, I wouldn't be walking on this treadmill. I know it. So if they going by, let's start this race war, because that's what they always talk about. Even from Charles Manson. Every time you turn around with them, because African Americans are the kids in the playground that are getting beat up, that do nothing to retaliate, okay, they march around in circles. They do nothing. So every day you come back, they do more and more. I know I'm going back and forth from the woman in the store and the spitting. But let's say if the last woman that spit on an African American on a woman's face got a bullet in her brain, I think they would go around and they would say, oh, you better not spit in their face, because they will put a bullet in you. But no. I watched it. She punched her, she knocked her down, but then she just stopped. If she had stomped her for all the rage from all the generations of this bullshit. Oh, the only thing that would have stopped her is if she herself was taken down by the police. And of course, they'd be all so happy to do that. But the hit is not just for me. Oh, she spit in her face. So why does she have to get so crazy? That's fucking a couple of centuries or more of you spitting in our fucking face. But we don't do nothing. She punched her and she knocked her down. And of course the woman got back out. Probably ran to the lawyer. Oh, and the black people attacked me. And of course, hauled the lady into jail. Even though you clearly see that she spit in her face, but she said, a spit is not as bad as how you punched her and knocked her out. So the black lady won't go to jail. That's how it is in this penal society. This penal colony calling itself a nation. Like Rikers Island calling itself Hawaii. Please. What is it? Like Angola calling itself a vacation retreat. Whew. I'd have punched her for ancestor in my bloodline. And I would hope that first punch would knock her brains through her ears. Because I would punch her with all of that. And if she managed to hit the ground, I would stomp her for all the tears my mother cried because she couldn't understand what the hell she did where she had to be treated like this, where she had to be zoned like this, where she couldn't get this, and she couldn't be this. She couldn't go here. Even after she was flat as a pancake, until the police took me out, I would still be stomping. I'd be stomping for that orange piece of shit and his RICO gang that you put in fucking legislation to come after us. I would stomp that bitch that spit in my face for every congressperson in Jeffrey's sex trade, trafficking, child, everything in his black book that now you're licking at orange. Number 4913961R's ass. So, they would shoot me. There would be no way. Because there would be nothing that would be able to stop me. No. Right then I would look at her, you just signed a death warrant and mine's too. Because I'm finna do you and spit in my face. This penal colony's been spitting in my my face since I got here. I'm just 65. That's why I'm so tired of it. I'm like, damn. Pay the reparations to back pay you bitches. But with the kids in the playground that's always getting bullied, that just does nothing, won't burn down your house, won't blow up shit. McVeigh did it. What the fuck did we ever do to him? Nothing. But he did it. He said it was the government building, but the government building was full of African Americans. And they had pre-care centers, day school centers and shit. So he wasn't doing it for that. And like the kids in the playground, we just take it. So they keep doing more. And they keep doing more. And they keep doing more. And they keep doing more. I ask the ancestors all the time. Ugh. And then I'm listening to that Vallow case with all the Mormons and all this shit. And that's who's doing this legislation. These fucking Mormons. In-fucking-credible. Incredible. I remember Love After Lockup, when Lamar said, there's no way any African American should ever be a Mormon. From the start of the freaking cult, you were persona non grata. Spit under their feet. Dark entity, dark spirit. These folks make cults like rabbits make babies. I've been listening, watching these cults, and That Mormon shit, they make a lot of cults. One big cult and they offspring. And then all the offspring, women are dominated. And minorities are shit. And that's who is legislating. But we the kids in the school ground, they get stomped out, beat up, come back the next day. Oh, stop! Oh, you're hurting me. Oh, you put that orange piece of trash in. Now the cops are killing our kids. Oh, what are we going to do? We're just going to march around. We're going to march around in circles. And then we're going to march. And then we're going to march. And then we're going to march. And then they come to the march and stomp you out. And then we're just going to show back up to the march. And we're going to march around. We're going to march around. And then we're going to march in circles. Then maybe we'll do crisscross. Then maybe we'll do back and forth. That is almost as bad as the riots in the 60s where you burn down your own neighborhoods. I never understood that one. White people all around you, that's the ones doing the shit. You ain't going after them. Even the LA things. You ain't going to. They said the police build the wall. Burn them bitches. All right, here we go. But I'm an old woman. I'm an old activist. It's just when I got to this age, and I said, boy, that's a lot of years of this bullshit. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Subscribe. Let's get some water and take a break, y'all. I'm walking, y'all. They came gonna trip me up. Yeah. Come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah, come walk with me and save your toes and feet. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your toes and feet. Cause when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Yeah, I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to stay ahead of the sugar cane. And let me tell you how sick they are on this penal colony. I couldn't understand for the life of me why every time they shoot one of us, like that lady spit in our face, what they say is, they always say, I was afraid. I saw the black person, I was afraid. So I'm trying to think, well, what are you afraid of? So I got started mine with the ancestors. And the ancestors said, if you owed someone money, wouldn't you be afraid of them? Afraid that they find you and want their money? Wouldn't you be afraid that they would be angry when they came after their money. In our case, our ancestors' back pay, we're calling it reparation. Would you be afraid? There's employers that make sure they give their employees their money, because when they come for their money, they ain't gonna be happy. That's America. That's this penal colony. You see, because from what I'm seeing from my true crime stuff, honey, these folks' houses is laden. From when time that child is shot out that womb, they're told that they're in a war with us. And they'd rather die or be killed before they give out an ounce of reparation. Now they give money to they'll give money to Ukraine. They'll give money to foreign aid this. But not reparations, our ancestors' back pain. No. Because we're the kid in the schoolyard. So they're waiting for us to say, we come to get our money. I look at that true crime, and half these houses you go in this neighborhood, they are sitting on live hand grenades. They have rockets. They talk about guns. They have rockets. They have ammunition that if you burn up the house, let's put it like that, they have enough shit in their house that if you was able to hit the right house and burn it up, it would wipe out the whole neighborhood. But we don't think like that. We're the ones getting stomped down in the schoolyard, so they keep doing it more and more. So they do it more and more. And remember when you were a kid? They said, you go back in there and you hit them. You don't let them keep hitting on you, because if you let them keep hitting on you, they will. Hello, African Americans. Anybody help? See, I know I'm video on top of the morning, but trust me, YouTube and Facebook take me and put me all the way to the bottom. I don't even think they air it at some point. They probably throw in commercials. And then once it's put away to the side, then it's back to me. But we don't do anything. And I keep asking the ancestors, why? How can we fight back and stop being the chicken in the playground? How can we stop being the chicken in the playground? They are still, they are still killing their whole family, gun in the hand where the cop come, and still saying the black man came in and killed everybody. And they shut down everything until they can find that black man. Now, in the old days, they just go around throwing us against African Americans up against the wall. Anything brown, they just throw them up against the wall. It would take years of them combing through African Americans to finally realize that they had nothing to do with African Americans. No African American was there. Years. So that's what white people do, even to the day. What happened? In the car, all the kids dead. he got the gun. Blood dripping down from his hair, his hand, everything is covered. And they said, what happened? And he said, a black man came. And they said, okay, we're going to get you some help. And they put out right away for the black man. That is the key word here. Because we're the ones that get stomped out and bullied in the playground. They are still doing it to this day to totally slow down the investigation. It don't work on us when it comes to us. Oh, who robbed you? A black man. Oh, well, black on black crime. Whew. What will it take? I remember Irma asked that before she died. First she asked, she said, what did we ever do to them? What did we ever do? Ever. Now I would tell her, we the punks in the playground. Everybody picks us. We're the punks in the playground. The punks in the playground. And even the punks fight back. We don't do that. I mean, we'll march. We'll march around in a circle. We'll march here and there. If we use any fighting or violence, we'll just do it in our own community. Burn up my father's house. Burn up my auntie's car. Burn up my cousin's cab. That's what we do. And I keep asking the ancestors, why is this? Why is this? Why is it the foot that kicks you, you kiss, but your own foot you chop off? Why is this? They putting that orange shit stain trying to put him back in office just so he can finish fucking us up. The blocks. The blocks. And guess who they went to stop him? The blocks. So those AGs, district attorneys who are African American, got elected or voted into the office, they're supposed to go after number 4913961R and the Lindsey Grahams and all those people in Jeffrey's little black books. But Lindsey Graham wouldn't be there, Lady G. But all those who did the bar should be in there for the whole conspiracy thing, RICO. It was all a RICO thing. They saw how hateful and angry them white people was because President Obama got in. Whew. Toni Morrison said it. They lost their damn mind. And they put that shit stain in. But listen, who's the next shit stain? This one was orange. The other one is gray. All these old politicians who were in office or going for office that I know made my life live in hell. Let all this discrimination, all this bullshit happen, and they're still in office. And they're still in office, and they're nasty. You want to know, oh, abortion is bad. We have to do the population. Bullshit. You'll be surprised how many men are pedophiles. More than you think. Some men think that having a female or male child is his right to have sex with them. Especially when America perpetuates this man is God. And my sister used to tell me, Vicki, you is not going to keep no man. Because I used to have to tell him, I said, you know what? You touch my daughter, I will kill you. They said, damn, baby, we just had a drink. Ooh. But I had to make it known because I know who you are. I know they have you in this, he's a cult leader. No, he's not. He's a beast. He's a monster. He's that knight with the sharp sword. He's that man in uniform that you love with a loaded gun. He's a beast. And he's always been a beast. That's why he needs cults to teach women to say, oh, it's okay. I have my man to protect me against other men. 5, neither up nor down. Tuck in your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1's for good luck. Remember, we went to the 8 pounds. Whew. Suck in your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down, just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1's for good luck. Whew. Yeah. So I listened to that Vallow thing. And I used to wonder as a child, oh, God speaks to him? Well, how does that happen? Well, it only happens to men. It only happens to men. It mostly happens to men. Well, when I was a child, it was only happening to men. Wow. There was nuns, but the nuns listened to the priest. They didn't listen to God. They was married to God, but they listened to the priest. Go figure. That's cult. That's serious cult shit. So, I couldn't understand. In the Baptist church that preached, and I got the calling, and he contacted me. And I was just saying, wow. Then he could contact everybody. They said, no. He can't contact everybody. He just contacts the men. And I was like, oh. But you listen to him when he say to God, tell him what to do, and you listen, lady. And as they tell him in the Midwest, you ain't getting to heaven if you don't lay down and be obedient to your man. Now, what kind of hat-feeling McCoy cult bullshit is this? Well, like, comment, share. I'm working on getting that indictment read into the computer. But I'm working with Ron today, trying to get the song copyrighted into CD Baby so I can start playing it. It is so good. Man, he picked up that pace so nicely. Anyway, like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Subscribe, love yourself, take care of yourself. And if you can answer any of these questions that I'm asking the ancestors, please put it in the comment. Because I want to know when we going to stop being the kid being beaten up in the schoolyard. You see what kids being beaten up in the schoolyard is doing now? African American. Like, comment, share. Tell uncle, tell auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Thanks for coming on the walk. Subscribe. And I'll see you in the morning. Have a great day. Have